Hello and welcome to this unboxing of the English Army 1415 to 1429 from Agincourt to Orleans 28mm hard plastic, done by Perry Miniatures. You can tell that there's 36 figures in the box. On the back it gives you a brief story about these guys, and it gives you some examples about how to paint some of them up and roughly how the pieces would go together, and they also show you the actual size of the characters as well. So let's take a look and see what's on the inside here. Now, of course, the thing, once you open the box, you can't get these guys back in the box. So I'm going to show you guys. I don't know how well you can see it, but there it is. So let's pull everything out all at once. Oof. Okay, so let's look at it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 sprues. Okay, and these are English archers here for that, and we have here 2 sprues. Okay, and they mention these guys men-at-arms. These are English men-at-arms for them. You also have some bases here that, again, if you wanted to mount them for perhaps like massed combat games like Hail Caesar, great way to do this. You also get a guide in there, and it talks about the English Army, the men-at-arms, the evolution of the bassinet, which essentially is like the visor that goes in front of the knight, but it also talks about the orel, okay, the shield with bush as well. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So here you have lots and lots of banners here, and you can choose which banners to use to have it on your guys, which is really cool. And again, you've got standards here like Henry V. So you can look at Henry V, John Mowbray, Duke of Norfolk, St. George, Sir John Roos, okay, Sir Walter Hungerford, okay, and Michael de la Pole, Duke of Suffolk. So you have some opportunities here, some gorgeous stuff here. And then on the back of the guide here, this shows you how you can decorate your archers. That way, how you can paint them up. So let's take a closer look at our sprues. So first up, we'll just take a look at the man-at-arms. Now, since I have 2, I am able to go ahead and show both the front and the rear view of these. As with, if you are not familiar with Perry Miniatures, they have quite an extensive range of historical miniatures that cover a number of time periods. A lot of those miniatures are in metal, but they have also gone into plastic in recent years. And the detail on the plastic is absolutely phenomenal here. So you have bodies. While they're similar, well, the bodies have some similarities. The reality is you have all these different accessories that make it that you could customize your guys, which is really a cool thing if you stop and you think about it. for a moment there. So, I mean, from poleaxe to the long spear, which this could very well be for the banner that the guy would have. So I mean, really, so if you were to go and look at Lion Rampant, you could have 2 sections of men-at-arms, okay, alone. And again, you've got swords, you've got a lot of stuff here that you can customize. You even have tiny little crowns in there. So wow, that's really cool to get those stands. Now let's take a look at really the main part, so to speak, of seemingly this box, because there's 4 sprues, and that's dealing with the English archers. I do want to point out that not all the archers are necessarily armed with bows. You don't have to do that. You can if you want. You have 6 bodies. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bows. If you want that, okay, that's the key thing. If you want that, if you want a variety of troops, you can actually do that, because you do have things like some swords and looks like a sledgehammer of some sort. So they have other kinds of weapons in there. Some of them they get their drawing on the arrows. Some of them they have axes. So you are going to get a variety of troops on this. You also get the heads. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads here. There is a 7th and an 8th and a 9th. So you got 9 heads. Again, you have variety. You have 2 helmets there. You also have the spikes, which is cool, which was defense against the cavalry. Let's see if you guys can take a closer look here. So you can see the spikes here, which I wouldn't put it with the individual figure. I would just do that as a separate terrain piece for them. It's protection against the cavalry. So, well, I gotta say, there's a lot of possibilities here, what you can do with these. And, you know, as I said, once I got out of the box, I can't put it back in again. But all in all, this is really cool. I'm looking forward to putting these together. I do have others. I do have a couple of other boxes that I'm going to be doing videos from. Hey, I hope this benefited you. And if you liked it, click like and subscribe. And I'll catch you at another time. Take care and God bless.